Hey guys, it's Mrs. Sargent. I am getting on today to show you how to do a topic paragraph. And since we're doing opinion writing, it's going to be your reason paragraph with your supporting details. And remember, your supporting details have to be fact-based and using whatever source that your teacher had you do. In my class, we used the Antarctic Journal and Cold Science for our information. But I'm going to show you kind of basically what goes in a topic paragraph or your reason paragraph. And then I'm going to show you what goes in your conclusion paragraph and then where to put your cite that you've been looking at, or your how to cite your source, which in this case for my class was a book that we used with a story. So what we're going to do is let me present my screen and I'm going to show you what to do. Share. Okay. All right. So this is on Seesaw, but you may have a paper copy. But this is an example of one that had been filled out of Foursquare. And remember, you're using your Foursquare to help build your paper. This is kind of like your plan, and you're using it to build your paper. So if I'm writing my first paragraph, I'm going to use what's in my first topic reason box. And as we talked about before, this is just the bones of what you're going to write for that paragraph. You have to add the meat, and the meat is going to come from your source. And remember, when you're writing your source, you're going to paraphrase what you're writing. So I'm going to show you an example that they have. So looking at their bones, this is what they used. They had picked a transition word, and this is their topic, people releasing pets. So I'm going to come over here to slide 3 of a finished one. And if I'm looking at this first paragraph, this is their topic paragraph. Remember, the beginning paragraph had your hook, thesis statement, and opinion. Now I'm going to have my first topic paragraph, which has my reason and my supporting details. They all come from that box. I'm just adding a little bit more meat to it to make it sound better. So it says, first, humans put animals into environments where they don't belong. So they've stated their first reason. According to monster goldfish, pet owners get tired of their pets and release them into rivers and lakes. So right here, they're referring to their source. So in my class, we're using Antarctic Journal. You might be using something different. It says, according to monster goldfish, pet owners get tired of their pets and release them into rivers and lakes. Some animals are brought into different environments to provide food for people. Descendants of these animals keep having babies and the population grows. Humans are part of the problem when they dump the rejected animals. So this is just, they're trying to get their point across. They're using their reason to support their opinion. This is just one of them. And this all came from their topic box. The bones did, and then they used their resource, monster goldfish, to help them come up with more of the meat. Okay. All right. So you, in your final essay, you would have your intro paragraph, your 3 reason paragraphs, and those come from your 3 boxes that have your reasons. Each one of these will be their own paragraph with the meat added to it. Okay, and then at the bottom you have your conclusion paragraph. And when you do your conclusion, just like you did with your topic paragraph, you use exactly what you wrote in that box. So for this paragraph, the conclusion, these aren't the bones. This is all that you need. So this will make a whole paragraph if you have it ready. So we should have it ready from last week. And they literally just took this and put this one after it and then that one after it to make a paragraph. They didn't add any meat to this because it's already finished. Just like your intro paragraph, you didn't have to add anything else to it. It was already done. You just have to make it into a paragraph. So now I'm going to read what their paragraph was. It says, as you can see, animals can become evasive if they are unwanted and cause damage. Animals can be introduced into their environments by people. They can be hard to control and they can cause a lot of damage. If animals were taken care of properly, we would not have a big problem with invasive species. So right here again in the conclusion, they have their starter to kind of restate their opinion again. They're restating their 3 reasons, and then they leave us with a final thought, which was all already supposed to be made in your conclusion box. So all you have to do with that one, you don't have to add anything else to it. It's already should be done. You just stick it on all in order. All right. And then down here at the bottom, they told us where they got their information from. So in this case, they got their sample essay was written as a class using paired text monster goldfish and pigs on the loose found in Storyworks. In our case, ours was from the Antarctic Journal and Cold Science, and that was found in our Journeys textbook. Okay, so make sure you cite where your information comes from. And if you use anything that is exactly like word for word, then you need to make sure that you are putting your quotation marks around it. But we want to remember that we're not rewriting everything that we saw in our paragraph word for word from our source. We are paraphrasing it, meaning that we're taking some of the words and we might change to use synonyms in them. We might rearrange the words a little bit using the same concept, the same idea, but you don't want to say exactly the same thing in your paragraph. Okay. All right. So that is all you're doing this week. You are just using your topic paragraph or your topic boxes, your reason boxes to make your 3 paragraphs, and then you're going to make your conclusion paragraph. Our goal this week is to get done with your rough draft. So your rough draft completed, we'll have your intro box done. Your introduction paragraph should already be done from last week. And then you'll have your first, second, third paragraph, and then this is your, this is your second, third, fourth, and then that's your 5th paragraph right there is your conclusion. All right, so that's all we're doing this week. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher for extra help. Okay, all right, bye.